Welcome, Banditos. Welcome back. We've got a tradition up in this channel. We hang out here in our casual little spot to do music videos, and today's no different. We're gonna be checking out some music videos. This is the first four music videos that were released for Clancy. Um, and usually what I do is I sit and with the full studio album, I sit with Spotify, we look at lyrics, I listen to the album for the first time, and then once I have the entire album, then I go and I look at all the music videos that they released for that album. But this time we're doing something a little different. By very popular demand amongst amongst the banditos in my community. Um, I was instructed that it would just be much closer to the original fan experience to have look at these music videos first, because this is what was released first to the fans before the album. Um, so I'm gonna try and experience this the way that a fan in real time would have been experiencing it. We're gonna take a look at these music videos. I have not heard these at all. Where usually when you guys are watching me look at music videos, I've already heard these songs. I already know these songs really well by the time I get to the music videos. Um, that's not the case today. Okay. Um, I kind of cemented in some theories about Clancy and the lore before watching I Am Clancy. So I have watched I Am Clancy. You'll want to watch that if you haven't already. You want to go and watch that video first. Okay, that should be posted both in Patreon and on YouTube by the time you're seeing this. So check that out. I react to I Am Clancy, and I've got some theories that I cement in before I watch that. And also you'll want to watch what I call Tyler's migraine. I've got the 21 Pilots video that I posted before I Am Clancy. It was probably a couple of days. I think I was posted on like Christmas Day, I think, like the 25th or the 26th, depending on what platform you're on. There is a like visual lore exploration with the song Migraine, so you'll definitely want to check that out as well. I'm actually really proud of that one, so please go take a look at that if you haven't yet. So yeah, once you've checked that out and you've checked out my reaction to I Am Clancy, now you're ready for this one. So okay, let's go ahead and let's get into it. Okay, let's get into it. Let me get this set up here. Gonna get our first video prepped and ready, and it looks like Overcompensate is the first one I need to do. So let's make sure that I have that up. Overcompensate. So again, I have not heard these songs yet. This is the first time I am hearing these songs along with the visual of the music videos. So this is going to be a whole trip, y'all. We might have more pauses than usual for music videos for me, though we all know I pause a lot for music videos. Just because this is all new to me. My brain's probably going to be exploding. Um, okay, that should be in full screen. I'm gonna make myself smaller though. So let's hope this works. I'm shrinking. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay, there we go. We should be good to go. All right, let's do this. All right. I'm kind of nervous. Like I'm so excited. I'm so excited, but I'm kind of nervous. Okay, here we go. Overcompensate. Ooh, that's the music that was in the I Am Clancy video. Yay. Okay, sorry. Oh, I got so excited. I got so excited. Piano is beautiful there. Yo. Okay, I did notice, for those that watch the I Am Clancy video, my reaction to I Am Clancy, I did notice that Paladin Strait was marked on the map. I need to take a closer look at that map. I need to go back and look at the map some more, but okay. Yo.
Welcome back to trash.
Oh my. Okay, I was not ready for that. Oh my goodness. Bro, that was fire. Bro, that was fire.
Welcome back to trash.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome back to trash.
Oh my god, I'm so happy right now. Oh yeah, y'all. My eye is twitching. I'm so excited. Whoa, we gotta switch up? He said, bless your ear holes while you're reacting. That is literally what is happening to me right now. I'm literally reacting and he's blessing my ear holes. Oh my god, this is so fire. This I know we're how long? A minute and 48 into a 4-minute, and the song's kind of barely started because we just like barely got to any lyrics. And this is like the best I've heard them. This is the best I've heard them. And that's saying a lot. That's saying a lot, y'all. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, this switch up was so amazing.
Are my stripes 300 tracks and my Adidas track jacket? Bless your ear holes while you react acting. Gobsmacked, don't hesitate to maybe overcompensate. I feel like I was just here, same twitching in my eyes. Don't sleep on a.
I literally just said my eye is twitching because this is so good. And I wasn't exaggerating. My left eye was seriously twitching like that first minute of this video. Where are you hiding the cameras, Tyler? Jiminy Crickets.
Ear holes while you react acting. Gobsmacked, don't hesitate to maybe overcompensate. I feel like I was just here, same twitching in my eyes. Don't sleep on a boy who can fall asleep twice in the same night and won't hesitate to maybe overcompensate. I said I fly by the dangerous bend symbol. Don't hesitate to maybe overcompensate. And then by the time I catch in my peripheral, don't hesitate to maybe overcompensate. Where I'm from, I was born right here just now. Originated right in front of your eyes. If you can't see, I am Clancy. Prodigal son done running, come up with Josh done. Wanted dead or alive, so now you pick who you serve. You bow to the masters, get kicked to the curb. For passing the glasses, half empty, half full. Save half of your taxes, then overtake your former self.
Oh my, okay. Sorry, this is the first time hearing the song, so like the lyrics are gonna, okay. Oh my god, I love this verse. I love this verse.
Born right here just now, originated right in front of your eyes. If you can't see, I am Clancy. Prodigal son done running, come up with Josh done. Wanted dead or alive, and now you pick who you serve. You bow to the master.
Okay, one prodigal son, right? The story of the prodigal son is the one that like there's the one that stays with his father, and then there's the one that leaves and kind of goes out and is a bit wayward and then comes back. And okay, so there's that story. And then you have now you pick who you serve, you bow to the masses. Like, because these are themes that we've explored before, right? Like in Ode to Sleep and even like in Polarize and things like that, like we've explored, and Lane Boy, like we've explored this idea before of like, who do you serve? Which master are you serving? And here, like, okay, you bow to the masses.
Get kicked to the curb for passing the class.
Get kicked to the curb for passing the classes. Love it.
Half empty, half full, save half of your taxes.
And then that empty, half full, save half for your taxes. Oh my god, I love this verse.
Come up with Josh Dunn, wanted dead or alive, and now you pick who you serve. You bow to the masses, get kicked to the curb for passing the classes. Half empty, half full, save half of your taxes, then overtake your former self.
Oh, I love it.
Don't hesitate, maybe overcompensate, and then by the time I catch in my peripheral, don't hesitate, maybe overcompensate. Days feel like a perfect length, I don't need them any longer, but for goodness sake, do the years seem way too short for my soul, corazón. Way too short for my soul, corazón. Days feel like a perfect length, I don't need them any longer, but for goodness sake, do the years seem way too short for my soul, corazón. Way too short for my soul, corazón. Earn my stripes, 300.
Okay. Okay, I really liked that section. I really liked that bridge, but like now I'm trying to okay. Now I'm trying to get my brain about what I'm actually seeing. So, my understanding is Clancy came back to Trench, but it doesn't even look like he's just in Trench in general. It looks like he's in Dima. Because the way that these people are dressed, they're dressed the way that like Dima citizens were dressed in like Nico and the Niners. And we got we got like the old school overhead projector up in this. Kate, Tyler is a fellow child of the 80s, such as myself. Okay, we remember those like old school projectors with the yeah, oh my god. Okay, that's so funny. And he's over here like teacher Clancy, Professor Clancy, if you will, um, up in here trying to teach them about this. So I'm just I'm trying to get my head around this. So I think I'm what I'm understanding is that maybe Clancy is coming back to Dima to try to then educate and sort of wake up everybody else. That's what I'm understanding from this so far. But okay, let's cuz he's the message man. He's the message man. He needs to get the message out, right? I think. Yes. Okay.
For goodness sake, did the years seem way too short for my soul, corazón. Way too short for my soul, corazón. Days feel like a perfect length, I don't need them any longer.
This is so fire.
Did the years seem way too short for my soul, corazón. Way too short for my soul, corazón.
Oh, on the drums.
Earn my stripes, 300 tracks in my Adidas track jacket. Bless your ear holes while you react acting. Gobsmack, don't hesitate to maybe overcompensate. I said I fly by the dangerous band symbol. Don't hesitate to maybe overcompensate.
Oh, it's like in like what it's is it Heavy Dirty Soul that he performs? He hits the floor when he's performing this. Oh, what? Oh, what? That sassy ass smirk. Something just lit on fire. Okay, okay. Yeah, I hear fire burning. Okay, uh, a round of applause. Okay, so here's what I'm understanding. Here's what I'm understanding. Um, I think Clancy's trying to get back into Dima to be able to educate and wake up everybody else. And he's going to do this because now he has this power to seize vessels the way that the bishops did. He can then use that same thing, right? Do the same thing, use some of these vessels that are in there, you know what I mean? Seize some of the teachers in there, see some of the, you know what I mean, to get this information out. So okay, so I was kind of I'd seen the Clancy beanies before, you know, like the Clancy mask before. But I didn't know what it meant. I just knew it was a Clancy mask, but I had no context for what that meant. Now I think I'm getting it. Now I think I'm understanding. In essence, like we're all Clancy. In essence, right? Because like anybody that Clancy seizes to get the message out is an extension of Clancy. So I'm it's like an I am Groot situation here. This is that's what I'm understanding. That's what my brain is saying to me at this moment in time, is that I am Clancy is very I am Groot. Like, you know, Clancy's a singular character, but with this seizing and getting the message out, we're all Clancy. And so, anyway, that's me waxing philosophical about what I just saw. But oh my god, that song was fire, dude. I'm gonna be bumping that in my car. I can't wait, like for real, I can't wait till I get in my car and go somewhere. I'm about ready to just drive around the block for no reason at all, just so I can bump that in my car. I mean, I could totally bump it in my living room too. I mean, that's who are we kidding? I could bump it here at home, but I don't know, just feels cooler in the car. So, okay. Definitely watching that a million
What
times
is it
over.
about Chamberlain University that makes
Oh
our
boy, quiet, quiet. Shh. Shh. Um, okay, so yeah, I'm gonna be watching that a lot. All right. Um, okay, so next is next semester. Next semester. Y'all, we're only one video down. My brain's already melting. That was so fire. That was so fire. And that's so great coming off of Scaled and Icy too, because like Scaled and Icy such a like I feel like a bit of a throwback groove that to come in just like hard like that. Oh my god, that was so fire. That feels like that feels like that's supposed to come right after Trench. You know what I mean? Like the vibes of Trench and the sonic nature of Trench going into this feels very, you know what I mean? Like Scaled and Icy feels very out of place with that, but it makes sense, right? Like Scaled and Icy makes sense. It makes sense for what it is at the time it was, and everything. But it also makes complete sense that this would be, you know what I mean? That this would be directly continuing off a Trench. This is cool, man. Oh my god. Okay. Next semester. Next semester. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, so I'm used to Josh not having a shirt. I'm not used to Tyler not having a shirt. I mean, I've seen him a few times, but like that, but it's just not what I was expecting. Okay.
Stand up straight now. Can't break down. Graduate now. I don't wanna be here. I don't wanna be here. It's a taste test of what I hate less. Can you die of anxiousness? I don't wanna be here. I don't certain things. What I was wearing, the yellow dashes in the street. I prayed those lights would take me home. Then I heard, hey kid, get out of the road.
So wait, are we getting like some backstory to who Clancy is? Or who Clancy was? He was giving like professor vibes, not gonna lie.
I don't wanna be here, I don't wanna be here. Can't feel my legs, I might suffocate. There's a pressure in my chest. I don't wanna be here, I don't wanna be here. What's about to happen? What's about to happen? I remember, sir.
Okay. Stop. All right. Hold on. Hold on. So one of my theories was that Clancy was probably like soul hopping, soul moving before he got the antlers. Because he got in his letters, when he said he got the net antlers, he said that that power was not new to him. Like the antlers were, he'd never done it like that, but that the power that they wielded felt familiar to him. And so you could take that as maybe it felt familiar because he'd been seized before, and so it's like, oh, this is the feeling when like someone is seized. Um, but I didn't read it quite like that because he also said that he had memories of like flying and that kind of out of body experience of witnessing, himself and Nico in the jumpsuit video. So my theory is if he maybe just had an innate talent or gift for being able to do that. And so just as we are right now, I feel like I'm maybe seeing how Clancy died. That maybe he got, oh, and one of my theories was, okay, we kept getting the message Clancy is dead, Clancy is dead, Clancy is dead. So then I was thinking, okay, is Clancy dead? And like, but instead of dying and just sort of disappearing, for Bishops to then use his body, like, did he die, but he's kind of not, like, he's still hanging around. Like, his consciousness is still around, and his consciousness is soul moving all over the place. Like, if he was able to soul move into a vulture and was flying, or if he was soul moving into someone else and watched himself in jumpsuit. Like, I don't know. So it was just kind of this theory. I wasn't sure if that even made sense, if that was a viable theory to have, but it was something that I was floating around in my brain that I was like, can Clancy be soul moving this whole time? So that theory is screaming back at me right now as I'm watching this, thinking if we're watching how Clancy died, has he been soul moving this whole time? Anyway, that's what I'm thinking in my brain right now. We'll see if I'm a total moron here in a second.
I don't wanna be here, I don't wanna be here. What's about to happen? What's about to happen? I remember certain things. What I was wearing.
Oh, yo. One of the very early like Clancy post things was that yellow tape, but it was like broken and there was like little numbers on the side. I don't ever think I went back and really looked closely at that for like the numbers and everything. But I thought, okay, it's yellow tape. But now I'm thinking maybe it's not yellow tape. It's the yellow dashes broken in the street. Anyway.
The yellow dashes in the street. I prayed those lights would take me home. Then I heard, hey kid, get out of the road.
Okay. If my theory is not totally wackadoo, if my theory is even remotely accurate or, viable, um, I'm wondering if the reason he would be the exception here is because if vialism would require self-destruction, right? Like self-ending. Um, even though it would have been up against self-ending to stand in the road and hope that that car hits you and takes you home. Um, hope that that car ends you. You didn't necessarily do it yourself if a car hits you. So it might be this like weird gray area where it's not the glorious gone because he didn't totally end himself, but also it wasn't totally not his fault. And so if he's in this weird gray area between the two of those of like accident versus self-harm, that might be what made him this exception. I don't know. Anyway, now I'm overthinking again. Okay, here we go. The piano in this is so nice. And the uke.
It's a taste test of what I hate less. I don't wanna be here. Start fresh with a new year. Can't change what you've done. Start fresh next semester.
Yo, okay. All right. And we've got the black paint back. Like, and like more than usual. Like it's down his neck. Which is concerning. Okay, round of applause. Um, it's interesting to me. It's interesting to me the phrasing on that too, like next semester. Like that's school, you know what I mean? Like that sounds like high school or college, like which fits with the previous video, right? Because it looked like we were like in school, right? We're teaching, we're educating, and then even the clothes he was wearing in that, I said it was giving professor vibes. Um, so yeah, the phrasing of that next semester. All right. Okay, I think sonically, just purely song-wise, I think I probably liked Overcompensate a bit better, like just as a song than this one, but I liked this as well. I really liked that like ukulele section and everything. That was very nice. Okay, so far, I mean, 2 for 2. 2 for 2. Okay, Backslide. Backslide. All right, here we go. I'm melting. All right. Backslide. This is just a whole experience. All right, let's do it. We got like a black and red bike. Like a. Okay, y'all. In Stressed Out, we had a tricycle. Okay, we had a tricycle, like a toddler. Now we have next semester, like he's in high school or college, and we have this bike that's more of a grown-up bike. Much more adolescent to adult. But we still got a bike in blurry face colors. All right.
I don't wanna.
And still with the black paint. Like I said, we still got black paint on here. We got the FPE.
Rat race, place to place, adding weight. Tendencies on repeat in it. Benefit.
What? He said in it. Like okay, I wasn't thrown with Tyler saying corazon because he's used some Spanish before, right? Like he's used domingo en fuego, right? So I'm not thrown that he used some Spanish, but like I was not on my bingo card that he'd drop an in it at the
Rat race,
Oh,
place.
also the Ned Bayou. The Ned head with the Bayou because like Ned Bayou is like the like We Are Banditos line backwards. Um and the Jim Dunn sign with his dog. And oh, we got a Bishop's sign over there. Hold on, that one's a bit smaller. See if I can zoom in on that. 9 bishops. And the Ned Bayou's, the sale is 9 for 21. So there's like 9 Neds for $21 for 21 pilots. And welcome to Centerville Market. Isn't Centerville, Ohio, where he's from? Okay, fun signs, fun Easter egg signs. That's fun. Okay. Oh wait. If we're in Centerville, then he's back home. And this is called Backslide, right? So this would be like when you backslide, you kind of go you backslide, right? Like you regress. So he's not on the toddler bike anymore. Okay, he's at least progressed some. He's not back to toddler, but we've regressed at least some back to like a bike back home. Okay.
Rat race, place to place, adding weight. Tendencies on repeat in it. Benefit from a shoe with no lace. Take the seat with the crease in it. I don't mind if it's lonely. I don't mind if it's fair. I don't care, you control me. Leading me anywhere. I don't wanna backslide to where I've started from. There's no chance I will shake this again. Cause I feel the pull, water's over my head. Strength enough for one more time. Reach my hand above the tide. I'll take anything you have. If you could throw me a line.
Oh man, the visual on this.
You better. Do you think that now's the time you should let go? It's over my head.
Okay. Whoa. Okay, that was like visually just stunning. Okay. I'm processing, y'all. I'm processing because it's not just, like I said, it's not just me seeing the video for the first time. It's me hearing the song for the first time. So, um, we're gonna take it back. Wait, I gotta do this again. Sorry. um, there's just like so much to process. Okay, first off, he's eating like Ned's bread. Just funny. Um, I can't even remember what it was I was going to point out here.
I don't mind.
Oh, the bass. The bass line is insane. Insane in the mem brain. Insane in the mem bass. The bass is crazy on this. I love it.
If it's lonely, I don't mind if it's fair. I don't care, you control me, leading me anywhere. I don't wanna backslide to where I've started from. There's no chance I will shake this again. 'Cause I feel the pull, water's over my head. Strength enough for one more time. Reach my hand above the tide. I'll take anything you have. If you could throw me a line, I should have loved you better. Do you think that now's the time you should let go? It's over my head.
Okay. There is so much packed into those lyrics. Ugh. There's so much packed in those lyrics. And I'm gonna be doing the full album, the actual full studio album with lyrics and everything, Spotify, like full album review later this week. Um, so I'm gonna be coming back to this. Like I'm gonna be deep diving more into lyrics when I do that. But that verse was so packed, especially with like the reference to water. Y'all, that's like a whole other like piece of analysis that's probably going to be its own video, to be honest. The exploration of water across Tyler, 21 Pilots like discography, because water is like just a continual, like a repeating motif of a symbol. Um and it's back. We're talking about water again. Okay. And then it looks like he's like driving through a storm here. You got all those leaves and everything, and they're dry leaves because we have trees, right? We also have the symbolism of trees and things like that and the spiritual meaning of that. And these are dried leaves that are falling, right? In the autumn, like, and they're blowing like it's this storm. So we're back to duality. I mean, duality is another theme I think that comes through a lot, especially like with Scaled and Icy and things being backwards. Like there's very much like this duality to things. So we're seeing that visually again here, this duality between him just going down the street here and having this other part of him feel like it's just driving through a storm. Okay. Oh my goodness. This is so packed. This ah ah.
This again, 'cause I feel the pull, water's over my head. Strength enough for one more time. Reach my hand above the tide. I'll take anything you have.
Oh, that bass.
Throw me a line, I should have loved you better. Do you think that now's the time you should let go? It's over my head. Bad place on $100 base. Kinda wishing that I never did Saturday. Is that a stain? You should change. Are you doing good? Did you solve all of your problems? Thanks for asking in a way, but accidentally uncovered a new one yesterday. What happened to what I brushed under the rug? I used to be the champion of a world you can't see. Now I'm drowning in logistics. I don't wanna backslide.
Oh my god, y'all, I could be here all day. I'm not even joking. I could be here all day with these. Okay, and again, I think like we established that we're in a cycle, right? So we established that Clancy was in this cycle. He would get out and get pulled back in and get out and pulled back in. And this feels like I've been doing this too many times. Like I don't know if I have the strength for another cycle. I don't know if I have the strength for another cycle. Like, please help me just get out and be done because I cannot backslide again. Is this feeling of desperation here? But man, should have never done Saturday.
It's over my head. Bad place on $100 base.
Bad place on $100 base. If he recorded this badass bass line of this song on $100 bass, I'm gonna lose it. That, oh my god.
Kinda wishing that I never did Saturday. Is that a stain? You should change. Are you doing good? Did you
Oh, is that a the double meaning of that? Is that a hold on. Is that a stain you should change?
on $100 base? Kinda wishing that I never did Saturday. Is that a stain?
Is that a stain you should change? And it's double meaning because it's like the kid looking at him literally with the black paint all over him. Is that a stain you should change? Like you should change your clothes, like you should clean up because you got all this black paint on you, stain. But also just flowing from the previous line, I kind of wish I never did Saturday. Is that a stain you should change? As in, like, is that a stain on your discography? Like, you feel like that wasn't a good song, or you feel like people didn't like that song, or whatever, and that now it's like a stain on your discography. Ugh.
You should change. Are you doing good? Did you solve all of your problems? Thanks for asking in a way, but accidentally uncovered a new one yesterday. What happened to what I brushed under the rug I used to be? A champion of a world you can't see. Now I'm drowning in logistics. I don't wanna backslide to where I started from. There's no chance I will shake this again. Cause I feel the pull, water's over my head. Strength enough for one more time. Reach my hand above the tide. I'll take anything you have if you could throw.
Okay, guys. The biblical reference on this is insane. Like, I can't. It's giving the story of the disciples on the boat during the storm, and when like Christ walked on water and had like Simon Peter walk on water with him, and then he like doubts for a second and like falls into the water and has to, it cries out for like Christ to help him, and he has to like reach down, like help pull him up. You know what I mean? Like that's what this is giving right now. Like the biblical reference on this, the like reach your hand above the tide, like please help me. And you have this visual of him driving through a storm. Like he's in the storm, like drowning here. Yeah.
Enough for one more time. Reach my hand above the tide.
And the line like I should have loved you more, because that whole story, right? That whole account is like the whole like like oh ye of little faith, right? It's like just keep your eye on me. Like if you wouldn't doubt yourself, if you'd keep your eye on me, you don't doubt me, you don't doubt yourself. You walked on water. It was just when you doubted. So there, even the line of like I should have loved you more, it gives this like I should have kept my eye on you, right? Should have loved you more and trusted you more so that I wouldn't have fallen, fallen into the water in this storm. And now I'm like trying to reach the hand above the tide to get back up. Golly gee.
Pool, water's over my head. Strength enough for one more time. Reach my hand above the tide. I'll take anything you have. If you could throw me a line, I should have loved you better. Do you think that now's the time you should let go? I don't mind if it's over my head. I don't mind if it's red. You should let go. I don't care. You can throw over my head. Lead me anywhere. I'll take anything you have. If you could throw me a line, I should have loved you better. Do you think that now's the time you should let go? It's over my head. You should let go.
Ooh, piano.
It's over my head. I don't want
Oh, I gotta go back. Oh, wait, did that start that way? Hold on, we still got some more video. 1 second. Directed by Josh Dunn. Go, Josh! Hell yeah, bro! Ah, good Josh. Bro, I'm so proud I'm so proud of you. You directed this? Beautiful shots, by the way. Because that image of him in that storm is gorgeous. Good job, Josh. Yeah, he did throw the bag away. Okay, yeah. We're literally in a cycle. This bro is straight up in the cycle. Oh my goodness. Hold on. What's the $1,000 winner in the window? I can't tell what those games are. Anyway. Okay. Round of applause. And the round of applause for the song, for the video, and then extra round of applause for Josh Dunn directing that shit. That was amazing. That was amazing. Kudos to you, Josh Dunn. I'm so proud. That probably sounds weird because, like, you know, I've never met this man, but I feel like a proud mama or something. So proud that Josh directed that. Okay, we got one more. One more for now. Oh my gosh. This is gonna drive me. I need to go listen. I want to listen to this album immediately. I don't want to wait till like Friday to record. I know I said I was gonna be bumping Overcompensate, but with the bass line of Backslide, that's what I'm gonna be bumping. Be bumping that bass line, baby. Yes. All right. Last one. Last one. Here we go. Uh all right. So this is the craving. The craving, which sounds, not gonna lie, that sounds kind of addict-y. Um which tracks, right? Which tracks if we're in this cycle. Um okay, the craving. But what my understanding is that this is the single version, and but apparently on the album there's a different version, is my understanding. So okay, but this is the single version. All right. Let's do it. Here we go. Here we go. The craving. Yo, is that blood? I hope that was paint and not, okay, maybe it was paint. Scared me there for a second, Tyler.
Seems I get in my own way. The more I think, the less I say. I hope I communicate the craving. Now I see intentions don't mean much.
I love the ukulele on this.
Say enough, did I let it know if I found my body in chains, I'd lay down and wait, and hope she looks for me, and hope she looks for me.
This is very pretty sound.
She just wants to get you away, ride it out to the end of the days. I hope that I can satiate the craving. Now I see a gesture don't mean much. Say enough, did I let it know if I found my body in chains, I'd lay down and wait, and hope she looks for me, and hope she looks for me.
Okay, I'm gonna stop right here and just say, sonically, this is one of the more beautiful songs from them. Like, just with the ukulele, the drums on it, this other little like synthy like harmonic harmony stuff. Like this is just a very like instrumentally, like sonically, this is just a really beautiful, beautiful sounding song.
And home she looks for me. And home she looks for me.
Okay, I just gotta say, like, these men were already hot. These men were already hot. And then they gotta go and like make shit with their hands on camera. Like they weren't hot enough. Okay. Okay, the piano right there. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. This piano is just beautiful. Just beautiful.
Say enough, did I let her know if I found my body in chains, I'd lay down and wait, 'cause it's the fear of the unknown that cripples every step we take, and I just hate to put this on her, but I swear that I will give more than I take away. The craving. Now I see intentions don't mean much.
Oh! That's a miss. Next.
Oh my god, that just hurt my heart. Oh my god, that just hurt my heart. Oh. Oh my god. Okay, okay, what's crazy about that is from the get-go, I was like, that looks like a bullet. And then he kept painting it and I was like, well, I don't know why you'd paint a bullet, so maybe I'm just weird. Like maybe that's not a bullet and I totally like in my mind like gaslit myself out of thinking that that was a bullet because I was like that doesn't make any logical sense that that would be a bullet. And then it was a bullet. So, lesson number 1, Julie, trust yourself. Okay. Stop gaslighting yourself. Um, but oh my god, that hurt my heart. I need to I'm gonna need to listen to this song again. I these lyrics like I this must be the Jenna song. I feel like he was talking to his wife, honestly. I feel like he was talking about his wife and this like effort um just kind of trying to put effort in that recognizing that I okay, I need to take a closer look at the lyrics, but just from what I gathered upon first listen without analyzing is that my understanding is that like the craving is this music, right? This music, this career, this um and so it's like I want to be able to just kind of put everything into my wife, into my family, but I have this craving to do this thing. And so I just like and this is like a lot to ask of her and my family for me to be doing this. And so I just am trying my very best to just give more than I take in this regard. Like to give more to my wife and my family than I take from them because I do this, because I go after this craving. That's my understanding of the song. So on first listen. All right. Um oh man, and the visual of this, right? To like so meticulously put all this meticulous effort into something to just blow it to hell and then be like, "Ah, miss, sorry, not good enough," you know? Oh boy. Okay. Um and then just like what he was wearing in this. He's seriously like I'm this shirt. I'm like am I crazy, y'all? Like it's giving professor. It's giving Professor Clancy. This is like Professor Clancy era. Like I can it's, and I'm not complaining. I think it's a nice look, but like I love this art room too. Can you tell I'm an artist? I like want to check out all his art supplies. And the canvas against the wall there. Anyways, yeah, so I'm sure I'll be rewatching that a lot too. Um, okay. Okay, that was round of applause. Yeah, round of applause for that. That was the first four. That was the first four. Um, the full album review will be next, and then we will be doing um we will be doing a live stream on Twitch, like a watch party together on Twitch on Friday, January 9th to watch the Clancy live stream together. So we can watch that full Clancy live stream with all the music videos. We're gonna watch that together as a clique, as a friendship, um, at, the friendship on Twitch. So that's Friday, January 9th. Um, so keep an eye on Patreon and Discord. If you're not in the Patreon or the Discord yet, you really, really need to be. If you're watching this on YouTube, while I absolutely love, love, love and appreciate all of my YouTube subscribers, it's just harder to get information out this way. It's just harder to get information on YouTube. YouTube is if you're watching this on YouTube, you're technically behind. You're getting this late. Like Patreon's getting this in, earlier than you. Discord is getting announcements in the moment, right up to the minute. So, if you're it's free to join those, okay? It's free to there's a free tier of Patreon and the Discord is free. So, it's free. Take advantage of it. Okay, links should be in the description. Join the Patreon, join the Discord. You'll be all up to date on all the announcements of like when we're doing these watch parties and live streams and live Patreon like chat drops and things like that. Like, yeah, we even have a 21 Pilots channel in the Discord server, where all us banditos hang out in there. We chat about 21 Pilots and we chat lore in there. Now, no spoilers. Um, please don't mention anything in there that's in content we haven't gotten to yet. So like if we haven't gotten to Breach yet, like we haven't gotten to that, we haven't gotten to the rest of Clancy yet. Um, so as long as you're not putting spoilers in there, like feel free to go in there and hang out and chat 21 Pilots. All right. Until Clancy, y'all. Until Clancy. See you soon.